November 15th, 1966, Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Darkness had settled upon the small town, a blanket of silence draped over its unsuspecting residents. A drive on a secluded road turned into a terrifying encounter for two young couples, Roger and Linda Scarberry and Steve and Mary Mallette. Their peaceful evening shattered as a creature emerged from the shadows. It was unlike anything they had ever seen before. Panic seized them, their hearts pounding as they found themselves face to face with the unknown. The couple sped away, desperate to escape the terrifying apparition. But the creature pursued them relentlessly, its glowing red eyes burning into their memories. They reported their encounter to the local sheriff, their words tumbling out in a frantic jumble of fear and disbelief. News of the sighting spread through Point Pleasant like wildfire, igniting a wave of curiosity and terror that would forever change the town. Word of the creature, dubbed Mothman by the local newspaper, spread beyond the town's borders. People flocked to Point Pleasant, eager to catch a glimpse of the mysterious being. Some dismissed it as a hoax, a figment of overactive imaginations. But others, those who had encountered the creature firsthand, knew the truth. They had looked into its eyes, felt the icy grip of fear, and their lives would never be the same. Witnesses describe Mothman as a towering figure, standing over 6 feet tall. Its massive wings, spanning 10 feet or more, were leathery and bat-like, flapping silently as it glided through the night. But it was the eyes that truly set Mothman apart. They glowed with an eerie red light, piercing the darkness with an unsettling intensity. Some claim to have seen a humanoid figure beneath the wings, its features obscured by shadow. Reports of Mothman sightings continued to surface in the months that followed. The creature seemed to appear at times of stress and upheaval, its presence often accompanied by strange lights and unexplained phenomena. Many residents reported strange phone calls, their lines crackling with static as whispered voices uttered cryptic warnings. Others claimed to have seen unidentified flying objects in the skies above Point Pleasant. The town was gripped by an undercurrent of fear. People were afraid to go out at night, their sleep haunted by nightmares of glowing eyes and silent wings. The once peaceful community was now a breeding ground for paranoia and suspicion, as rumours of government conspiracies and extraterrestrial visitors swirled through the streets. Then came the tragedy that would forever link Mothman to Point Pleasant. On December 15th, 1967, the Silver Bridge, a suspension bridge connecting Point Pleasant to Gallipolis, Ohio, collapsed during rush hour. 46 people lost their lives in the icy waters of the Ohio River. The disaster sent shockwaves through the community, leaving an indelible scar on the town's psyche. In the wake of the tragedy, many residents couldn't shake the feeling that Mothman had been a harbinger of doom. They recalled seeing the creature perched on the bridge in the days leading up to the collapse, its glowing eyes watching over the unsuspecting town. Some believed that Mothman had tried to warn them, its presence a desperate attempt to avert the disaster. Whether Mothman was a cause, a witness, or merely a coincidence, its presence became inextricably linked to the Silver Bridge collapse. The tragedy cemented the creature's place in American folklore, transforming it from a local legend into a national phenomenon. Books were written, documentaries filmed, and Mothman became a cultural icon, its image emblazoned on T-shirts, coffee mugs, and even a statue erected in downtown Point Pleasant. The sightings of Mothman eventually subsided, fading into the realm of legend. But the mystery remains. Was Mothman a real creature, a visitor from another dimension, or a manifestation of mass hysteria? Was it a harbinger of doom, or simply a creature caught in the wrong place at the wrong time? The answers remain elusive, lost in the mists of time and speculation. But the legacy of Mothman lives on. It serves as a reminder of the unknown that lurks at the edges of our understanding, the shadows that dance just beyond the reach of our campfire's light. And in the quiet moments, when the wind whispers through the trees and the shadows grow long, one can almost hear the beating of giant wings, a silent echo of the terror that once gripped Point Pleasant.